Hey there, welcome everybody to Glenn Games 360. I'm starting off this live stream of Wargroove. Guys, let me tell you about this game, okay? Wargroove is my favorite game of the year so far in the last few months, okay? So I have Red Dead Redemption 2, which I just started playing on the channel. I have Kingdom Hearts 3, which I've also been playing on the channel. And I have a plethora of other games that I've been playing. And let me tell you something, that Wargroove is the most fun game. If you watch any of the YouTube channels that are out there that are playing it, they'll agree that Wargroove is one of the most fun games to play. And I know that it's not 4K HDR graphics with, realistic looking, characters or whatever, but it's not supposed to be. And that's part of the beauty of it, is that it's still beautiful, it's still artistic, even though it's got these old school style graphics. And one of the beauties of that is that the map sizes take up so little data that you have a great map editor in this game, which we're going to get into in just a minute. And also you can download other people's maps that they've created, and that they've even created dialogue for their maps, and you can download those and play them right in your home. So there's basically, if you like this game, there's an unlimited amount of maps, there's an unlimited amount of information and things that you can play in this game. There's so many bonus modes. There's Jukebox, it's really good. Hey Velocity, how you doing, man? I see you in the chat. I see you in the chat there. Yeah, I remember you, man. I remember you playing Warframe with me. I'm definitely going to be playing some more Warframe. The Fortuna or whatever you want to call it expansion just came out for the Switch. I did one live stream. I'm definitely doing another one. But great to have you here. Welcome. I'm going to be playing this game, Wargroove. It just came out, I believe, on February 1st or at the end of January. It's $20 on the Nintendo Switch, and if you can afford it, I think it's the best indie game that's going to come out this year. I'm absolutely convinced. If you like games like Fire Emblem or Advanced Wars, you're going to be blown away by just how great this is, I believe. So, without further ado, I'm going to get into the custom content. So this is something I had to go into Reddit in order to learn. But if you go into custom content, you can either create your own map, which I'll do probably a little bit later in the live stream. And the map creator tool is really awesome and easy to use. You got an Xbox One, so you haven't been playing a lot of the Switch. That makes sense. Did you get the X version or did you get the S version? I have an Xbox One S. I think it's a pretty good system overall. But I also have the other system, so I don't use it as much. But this game's on the Switch. It's also on PC, on Steam. I think it's on the other consoles as well. But this is the one thing I wanted to get into really quickly, was the share option. Oh, you got the S. Okay, cool. Yeah, the S is awesome. You can play 4K HDR DVDs. You can play games in HDR 4K. I don't think you really need the Xbox X unless you're planning on, you want the absolute cutting edge of everything. But anyway, so hopefully I won't run into any trouble here. So Velocity, if you don't mind me asking, how is the audio on your end for the game, and how is my voice audio? And I'm going to shut up for a minute so you can hear that, but maybe you could let me know. That would be great. Okay, so what I have here is a list of the featured maps that, I guess these are maybe the most downloaded maps or something. You can even play 2-player or 3-player or even 4-player local, games here. You can see the map over there to the right and what's on the map. You can browse up to 476 pages worth of people who created a map. It might just be a single map that they created, or it might be an actual campaign where they created several maps, and they even created dialogue for it, and it's just really awesome. And I'm going to actually play one of these here in just a moment with the custom content, and then I'm going to jump into the campaign and play a little bit of the campaign. So here's what you got to do if you want to be able to download and play this content. So first you pick a something that you want to download. It says here, recreation of Fire Emblem's 7's Lin mode, all 10 chapters, no, whatever, Poke Special. Okay, so I'll go for part 1 here. What you do is you click on the download button. It says downloading, loading maps, boom, it's already done, So then you just go to where it says single player, go to campaign, and there it is. So you can now play this particular map that you just downloaded that somebody else created. They put in their own dialogue, they created their own story blocks, They created their own map, and I love this kind of freedom that developers put into games like this, because it basically gives you an unlimited amount of maps that you can play. There's basically an unlimited amount of maps, because there's always going to be people creating maps. I'm even going to create a map probably later on in the stream. So I'm thankful for you to be here watching the live stream. See, like, this is it. Oh, she's kind of like I feel like she's kind of like surfer girl or like ditzy girl. Like, not that ditzy girls or surfer girls are necessarily not intelligent or whatever, but just like, Shaw, this is it, our final battle. You're one of us, Robin, and no destiny can change that. Okay, now let's like kill those bastards and then like be done with it. So like, this is all dialogue that somebody typed in and created for this particular map, not the game developers, an actual just player of the game. Robin, we have to get closer and like move. So then you basically select your characters. When you see the striped blocks, that tells you where you can move to, and then these empty blocks tell you where you can attack after you've moved. So I can move along, and I think it wants us to get closer to Valder over there. The guy's name is Valder. And it's basically a turn-based tactical RPG game, and it's kind of, I liken it a lot to like fantasy chess. Ha ha ha! Why do you resist? You will be assimilated. Exterminate. So this is how you download and play other people's maps, custom maps. Good, he's almost within reach, and like move and strike and stuff. I feel like it's a trick. It's a trap! Okay, so then you just basically move to the space. When you see like the red stripe, you can attack. You can also click on the character, and it will tell you what units that they are effective against, which ones that they're vulnerable to, and it will tell you what kind of, like right now I'm located on the carpet. If you look in the upper right hand block there, located on the carpet. So the carpet gives 2 little blue dots for defense, or 2 little blue shields, I think they're supposed to be. So that's better than just being on the road or earth, which would give you nothing or 1 shield. So there's a little bit more defense where I'm standing. It tells you in this block right here, just underneath where it says tile inflow at the top, there's like a little box that says powerful unit built to combat air threats. Critical hit when defense is 3 or above. Able to heal allied targets by 20%. So it kind of tells you what's kind of special about that character. So, anyways, I just wanted to show you guys the map editor and some of the stuff here.
Behold the fell gauntlet.
So hopefully you guys can hear the audio well. Yahaha, fools! Struggle all you want, like a worm on a hook. You cannot unwrite what is already written, but you can copy and paste it. So anyways, that's the basics of playing other people's maps and that they've created, and you can also upload your own maps for other people to play, which, like I said, basically grants unlimited content. And this is one of those games that you kind of can relax to a little bit, because it's like, you know, the animations take a little bit of time, so you basically make your selection and you sit and wait for a moment and you see how it plays out. And it's a very low stress game, I think. I mean, there's a certain amount of like heat of war type stress, but it's not terrible.
This ends now.
Anyways, Velocity, if you're still here with me, I hope you're doing okay. Hope life's been treating you well, and hopefully you'll get a chance to jump back on Warframe. I don't know if you'll start a new account on your Xbox, or if you'll keep playing it on the Switch. Have you gotten any great games on the Xbox? Or did it come with any pack-in titles? So anyways, because this is a campaign, this is just the first map in a campaign. You can actually have several maps that you create and link them together with a story. This isn't over. Damn you both. Damn you all to hell. Oh, snap. I'm drinking my blackberry seltzer water, or black cherry seltzer water here, Schweppes. You alright? Oh no, he took over his body, didn't he? That's the end of him. So apparently, he put it in the name Crom, because this is supposed to be a Fire Emblem recreation map. That's the end of him. Thanks to you, we carried the day. At long last. What's wrong? My stomach is rumbling. Hey, hey, hey. This is not your... You will die. No. Promise me you'll escape from this place. Please, go. I knew that was a little too easy. So then you can create your own like little storybook adventure. It's awesome as hell. So that's how you play custom content as far as the campaign goes. Now, what I want to do is I want to exit. And you can it picks right back up where you left off. Like I could go right back into that campaign and play the next little section of that map. So another thing that you can do is you can go to custom content and go to where it says share. And these other ones that don't have the little earth symbol or little like geo earth symbol in there, these other ones I believe, if I'm not mistaken, are local multiplayer maps. So I'm going to try downloading this one real quick. And then now that it's downloaded, I'm going to go to multiplayer, local, and I'm going to go over to like where the little book is, all the way over to the right, and that's the one that I just downloaded right there. So now I could potentially play this as a local multiplayer map. So that's how you use it. That's how you use the feature for share and downloading maps. It's super fast, it's super easy. That's one of the reasons why I'm so glad that this game is not 4K and HDR, because of that, the custom content. Like, to me, like, gameplay and fun is way more important to me than, like, how awesome the game looks. Don't get me wrong, I love graphics, and it does add to the experience, but I would much rather have fun in gameplay. So now I want to take just a moment to look quickly at the options. There is absolutely a ton of languages: English, Espanol, Francais, Italiano, I believe that's Japanese, or I'm not sure, it might be Japanese, Chinese, or Korean, I'm not really sure. Portuguese, I'm not sure what that is, maybe German. No, it's not German, I don't think. Other languages, there's Deutsch, or Dutch, I think it's pronounced Deutsch. So there's German, yeah, I think it's German. So anyways, you have all those. You have combat animations you can turn on and off, the grid, movement grid, automatically ending your turn, all these good things. You guys can read it. Sound, lots of sound options. Accessibility, there's a colorblind mode that apparently you can turn on and off, which allows you to see the red, green spectrum, blue, yellow spectrum for people who are colorblind. And then obviously I'm playing on the Switch, so there's HD Rumble, which I think is always cool. It's just a nice little touch. It adds a little bit, but the developers really kind of went all out, I think, on this game, and I'm loving it. Hashtag McDonald's, just kidding. Save your colon. So there's gallery art, and you unlock the gallery art, which is really awesome. Hopefully the Completionist YouTube channel will play something like this. So in order to unlock this art gallery piece, I need 16 stars, and if you look in the upper right hand corner, I have 18, so I can now unlock this piece of concept art for some of the different characters. So pretty cool. So it's like incentive for you to unlock stuff. Emmerich, that's his name. It sounds like a spice that you put in your food, or like a seasoning. Just use a dash of Emmerich. So anyways, yeah, you unlock the art by playing the game. And I imagine it goes, yeah, there's 75 art pieces, so I imagine you need a ton of stars to unlock some of the other stuff. The codex tells you all about the characters. I'm not going to go into everything, but there's like a little, little bio on all these characters. It tells you about the units. It can tell you about the terrain, some of the lore of the different towns that I found, and rules for like winning the game and playing the game. And there's some awesome little animations and stuff. A lot of cool things there. And then the jukebox. Right now it's playing the Wargroove main theme, but I can pause that and put on a different song. And you got the little guy dancing there, like doing a little disco dance, thrusting his pelvis there. But that's pretty cool. So you can play all the songs in the jukebox. I guess you unlock them as you play through the game, through the arcade runs. Which, now I'm looking at it, that's even more incentive for me to play the arcade mode eventually, because there's a lot of audio tracks that you can get. But the music's really awesome in this. Okay, so I'm going to move on from the jukebox, but I just want to show it to you guys that it's in here. It's a great feature. It's a great little options thing. Okay, we went through the options. We went through the extras, custom content. So obviously there's the map creator. There's multiplayer. You can either play local in your home, or you can play online. And you can even, like, if you want to go to a new match, you can either quick play somebody else on the internet. You can host your own game. Or join by code, which means that this game actually has crossplay, which is really awesome because crossplay, you can play on somebody on the PC or the Switch or whatever system that they have if they own this game. You just basically pull up the code for a map or pull up the code for whatever, and then you guys just play it. I guess I'm not sure if each player has a code or if just the maps have a code. But anyways, you can play online. It's pretty awesome. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to go into the campaign mode and play a little bit further on the campaign mode. So for those of you who are watching my Wargroove series, this is actually taking place a little bit in the future, because I have several other episodes of Wargroove that I've played and recorded that I'm kind of waiting to see how these episodes are doing on the channel. Depending on how well they're doing on the channel is going to depend on whether I continue to upload them. But anyways, I am going to play my single-player campaign for the time being. I don't want to play arcade just yet because in arcade there's all these different, basically all the different units and buildings are unlocked, and I don't want the spoilers. I want to see the characters as they reveal them. So, this is the regular Wargroove campaign. Travel with Mercia and her friends on an epic quest. Don't mind if I do. I'm on mission, Act 3, Mission 1. Hopefully the audio is good. Hopefully the video is good. Right now, YouTube is giving me the green live stream light, so let's roll right into it. The Lost Leagues. We meet again. Mercia's journey is interrupted by an enemy she thought she'd left behind. Which enemy is this? Is it Sledge or Sludge or... So we're in the Lost Leagues. I've never... Oh, she's kind of like a firecracker. I gotta give her like a more happy voice. Whoa. I'm Ragnar. Haha, death from above.
Oh no.
Oh no, not you again. Duh.
It's me!
Too right, it's me again. And this time I have vampires. I can't lose. As if. Shut up, you fool. I will annihilate you. I will crush your soul. Oh man, her voice is so damn raspy. I feel bad for the person who did the voice acting. This won't be the last time. Not while my vampires rule the skies. Vampires are aeronauts. Strong and fast and airborne. Like, no, Exactly. You've got no hope. Luckily, like, alchemists and ballistas both excel as anti-air units.
What?
I agree.
Oh, I'll just agree with everything that you say. Correct, Mercia. Alchemists even have the ability to heal our wounds. Yeah, just like mini Mercias. She's one of the little plant people, but she's not really a plant person. She's from outer space, apparently, or at least that's the indication is that she's from outer space. Okay, so here's the map. These towns, I'm gonna have to take over these towns, these neutral towns. I have a barracks here. Actually, I have two barracks. My ballista, and it looks like he's got a whole gang of vampires over here. Let's see. That's his home base, or her home base, and all of her characters over here. So I'm going to attempt to take these 3 towns if I can. But first, so since it's going to take a little while for these guys to get over, I'm going to try my best to secure this town down here. What kind of range do they have? Okay, they have pretty good range, but not quite good enough. So I'm going to move Mercia and the others down this way, and that way I'm going to try to take over this town. And this guy since he's kind of off on his own, he can capture this building. And I can use that to start generating some revenue. And start pumping out some units, which will really help. Now the ballista, I need to get that sucker down as far as I can. What kind of range does it have for attack range? I need to get it down to the right as quickly as possible because that's where all the vampires are. And it's an anti-air unit. So, in the meantime, I believe that rangers will do well against the flying characters. They're effective against, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell with these little small icons, like exactly what they are. But alchemists, they're good against air threats. So I think I'm going, and they can also heal. So I think they're probably, I need at least one more of those. And here, I'm going to start building up some pikemen so that I can take over that villager. Actually, you know what? I probably should get a swordsman so that I can take over that town over there quickly, and then I'll back him up with pikemen. I think that's what my plan is going to be. Land units up near the top, and the anti-air units kind of more towards the bottom. Hopefully everything will work out alright, but I just absolutely love playing this game, so to me, like, I could live stream this game forever and, like, not have any trouble, like, getting bored with it or anything like that. Okay, so we'll take over that.
I'm going in.
That way we can get that money, that sweet loot. Okay, and what kind of range does the ballista have for attacking? Okay, it can basically hit anything that gets close to the town, so I'm actually going to leave it kind of here where it's more secure and safe from the enemy. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty good. Maybe I ought to move it down too, is what I'm thinking. If I move it there, yes, it cannot get attacked if I move it there. But it will be able to reach several units. And I can use this guy to heal. Put him up on the mountains for extra added protection. And here in the forest. Actually, no, this character is going to, yes, be down here. And I'm going to move the swordsman over there towards that town to claim the town. And this guy is going to back him up. Sweet, I can actually take the town now, which is good stuff. Hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! That radio song. So, let's see what we have here. I have barracks. And I need to gather up some more money. However, I need to start producing some characters that can actually go do some battle. And I'm thinking here, make one pikeman, make another pikeman, and those two will stick together and do some damage against the non-aerial units. So, so far so good. I think I have a pretty good grasp on this map. I think that was a mistake that harpy just made, or that vampire. Oh wow, they throw daggers. That's pretty rad. Okay, so they're causing me a little bit of trouble already, but that's not a problem. If anything, they're just leaving themselves vulnerable. Sometimes you gotta give a little to get a little, you know? Yeah! Okay. So, like, time to battle. So what kind of damage are we talking about here? Whoa, holy crapola. 217. Or 145. What's the difference? What's the condition for, oh, that's right. If they're in the forest where they get 3 defense or more. Yes. Okay, so hopefully their vampires aren't too expensive. I mean, hopefully they're very expensive so that they can't build more of them. That's kind of cool to up in the sky too, a little artistic work there. Whatever. She's like a punk teenager. How do you whatever? I have loads more than that came from. Loads, huh? Well, let me tell you a thing or two about fighting against me. Just don't. Just don't. Okay, so I'm actually surprised that the ballista did not do more damage than 135. It's good enough to kill the character, but these guys actually did far more on the damage, and they heal, and they can move and attack in the same turn. I'm not really sure at this point exactly what the benefit of
We could use this.
having a ballista is, other than like the range of firing. Okay, so these characters will be able to come in, or at least one of them will be able to come in and attack. Okay. So, we shall take down this character. And hopefully these mountains will provide enough protection if that knight decides to come after. Whoa, look at those zappy zaps. Now I'm really mad! Hawk out. Okay, so I still have a lot of characters to move. Sheesh. And you capture this. And hopefully the enemy will be stupid and try to reclaim it instead of hitting one of my units. So my objective is to not give up any of these 3 towns. Okay. And I'm going to produce some battle pups because they have good movement range. They can go join the battle quickly. And with any luck, I'll clobber them. I'll attack them in such a way that they won't be able to recover. Wow. Okay, so these guys one-shotted my alchemists, even though... will I be able to hit them in return? Counterattack? No counterattack, huh? Interesting. Flying units seem to have a very good advantage there in that they won't get counterattacked. I wonder why my village survived that time. Okay, so learning a lot here. Hopefully they can at least take out a pup. Well, let's see, they can't really do a ton of damage against these guys, so I'll have to save them for a land unit. I can take these guys out, and let's see what we can do here. I can do a pretty good amount of damage here, which I think is what I'm probably going to do. And then that way, my alchemists won't be as vulnerable to vampires. Can I go here and attack? No, I have to be right there. Okay. So what can they do against the pups? Okay, they can pretty much annihilate a pup. I'm not too terribly worried about that pup, though. I just don't want to lose this town. So that's what it is, I guess. Maybe possibly sacrifice these alchemists so that I don't lose the town.
What?
What? What? How are you doing this? It's impossible. I'm gonna mash you into mashed potatoes. Okay. So it appears I can't do a ton here yet. How do they do against skeletons? Oh, they do pretty damn good against skeletons. These guys have a lot of functions. My skeletons will also do good against their skeletons, but I will save them for liberating units probably. And that's an archer. He's in the danger zone. Oh no, that's not an archer. That must be one of their alchemists. What the hell is that guy? I'm not even sure what kind of character that is. I guess it's one of their alchemists. Okay. Well, I guess I'll fight him with the sword guy. And then, maybe go finish him off with my alchemist or something. Let's see here. Where should we go? I feel like he's going to be vulnerable no matter where he goes. So maybe if I go there, I'll be less vulnerable. Yeah. Get my spearman up there. Get my pups into the action a little bit. And I can build a couple more units. So what should I build? What should I build? Probably a ranger. Knights are going to be kind of good and helpful. I think I'll build a wagon. And I'll build a pikeman that I can transport into the battle on my next turn. I think that'll work. Wagons are good for carrying units long distances at one time. Nice. Good counter, good counter. I found it weird the little nose on the battle pups is bouncing up and down, but they're like skull heads. Oh no! That's okay, I don't mind missing. Swordsmen are easy to replace. They're really only good for capturing towns. Okay. So it looks like they have one of those trebuchets. Ooh, I could do a 90 over here? What? Or I could do a 60 over there. Ooh, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Bust up their archer. A $200 unit for a $500 unit. That's a good value. I heard this dude that I was watching on YouTube playing this game, and he was saying that, like, talking about these guys in terms of value. And I was like, yeah, you know, I can kind of see that. So I can get a little nice little attack going here. That way I make the unit a little less effective. Yeah, nice. And I have the high ground mannequin. Who can I shoot with this thing? Can I take him out? No, not quite, but I could take out the pup. I could almost take him out. We're going for kills here, folks. Going for kills. And I will... Let's see, who can he kill? If I move him here and attack here, he could certainly do a number. Okay, that pretty much weakened him to the point where he's pretty useless. So I think I'll do that. He won't really be bothering anybody. And I can take this guy out. That way I can help fill up my groove meter.
I won't hold back!
My groovy meter. Slice him and dice him. There we go. My groove meter's all filled up. I'll use that to heal up on my next round. Take him out with some pups. And hopefully the enemy won't bring in any reinforcements, but the trebuchet there has got me a little bit nervous. It still has to move on its next turn, so I'm not too worried about it. Advance! Okay, so I think that covers everybody, and now I can produce more units if I choose to. What would I build, though, is the real question. I'm thinking maybe an archer. I'll put him here, and then he can jump in the wagon on the next turn. And that'll do it. Let's see what the enemy has against me this time. And he won't be able to do much. Sorry, pup. I think you're gonna go whimper away. Oh, well, at least he survived, so that's good. And this clown over here thinks he can do something.
I won't fail!
No, don't kill my pup. Or make him run away. Make him live to fight for another day. Okay, so I won't be able to reach his trebuchet, but he can't also attack me where he's at. So as long as I stay put for a turn, but then I won't really make any I won't really be making any progress to get him. Very, very interesting. Oh, they do pretty good against pikemen too, apparently. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll put out a healing aura here.
I'm here to help.
Keep my character out of trebuchet range.
Healing aura.
There we go. I think I like that. Okay, so I can't even, these guys can't even attack the harpies. How far can this guy move? Okay, up one and right to the 3. So I think I can move here. Yeah, perfect. And send battle pups to go do some damage. Just keep on going forward, even if you lose some units. So apparently, in order to get a better ranking on missions in this game, it has supposedly only to do with the amount of turns that you use. So I'm not sure if that's good or not. I don't know if I really have anything to compare it to, but I guess maybe in my mindset, I don't really like that. As a commander, I'm like, I want to take out as many of their units as possible and lose as many of my own, as few of my own units. Or, I guess you could say, like, lose as few units on both sides as possible. As few lives lost as possible. That should be the condition for a high rank, but I can understand the reason why they did it the way they did, and, you know, I'm not going to be critical of it. Alright, so I want this guy to be kind of somewhere where he can protect all of these. And I need to produce some units that can get out there into the battlefield. So, let's do another alchemist here. That way, just in case any flying units try to come past. And I think that'll do for the turn. Let's see what they got. I don't think they have anything for me. Fire! Fire at will! Which one's will? Ooh, ouchies. Pikemen have pretty good defense. I think they're a much better value than swordsmen. Oh, you fucked with the wrong alchemists. I can do some damage on... Oh, I was gonna say I could do some damage on that trebuchet, but I guess I can't. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can. I can do 42 damage. Or I could get rid of this harpy. I think that's the more important. Okay, so is this one loaded up? Yes, it is. Okay. So I could just drop that guy right into the heat of the battle. Okay, perfect. Now I can get rid of him so that I won't have my units just taking damage for no reason. And then there's just a matter of this trebuchet to get rid of. And since I have the money, I'll produce another alchemist. I like the fact that they can heal characters. And I will send him to go block off the dog. There we go. So the dog has to either waste a turn to attack or use one of the more powerful units to kill my unit. I think that will work. And my commander, who's got full health, I don't want to get hit by the trebuchet, so I will just move forward by one. There we go. That should work. And I have all these spearmint. Oh, they can cross the river, huh? Or they can go here and go take over this village. It'll cut off the enemy money supply. I think things are... This is probably a pretty easy battle, I think, overall. Hey. So far, so good. This is a good battle. And I don't have any more money, it looks like, really, or not really a lot. But I guess I'll just save that for the next turn. Hopefully the enemy won't come up with anything really crazy. Don't think this is over just because you beat up a few vampires. I beat up vampires every day. Shoot. You'll know me. You'll know what I'm capable of. I still have a tower. I can get just more. Just get more. Okay, so the game is telling me that they basically have an unlimited supply of vampires. And that blows that he just killed my unit over there. It's kind of interesting he chose that particular unit. Maybe I'll see the reason why here in just a minute. I'm curious though how much their flying units cost. I gotta demolish this expensive unit. I don't really like trebuchets that much. I mean, they're good for, like, I don't know, sieging, I guess, but they're kind of weak. Okay, so this would be good enough to at least make this unit a lot less effective. You can take out the pup.
I won't fail!
And taught that dog a lesson. Okay, so this guy can move here to combat any kind of aerial attacks. Or no, I want to move him up here to where he can hopefully heal my units at some point in the near future. This one can wait here and transport my unit over here on the next turn. And the ballista can move forward, so that way, in case they bring any air units up top. Ah, shit, I put it right in the range of the trebuchet, didn't I? And go ahead and capture this town, so start bringing in some more money. Some moolah, some cheddar, some skrilla, some dinero, some greenbacks. Man, this Argus has some serious range. Okay, but I don't want to get in the striped range at least. Dang it. Yeah, I left myself really vulnerable there. That was a mistake. Mistakes have been made. Okay, no problem, no problem. So in the meantime, we'll start producing some more spearmen who can get in on the battle. Ooh, those things actually do a pretty damn good job. Too bad they're no match for my power.
Get out of my way!
Get out of my way!
Well, at least they didn't kill the spearman. Ooh, wow, water is negative too, huh? Did he put his vampire in my range of my ballista? Yes, he did. Or would it be more advantageous to take out the archer? Nope, definitely the vampire. I could do 15 on their commander, though. Gotta take out the flying unit. I actually really like where this thing's positioned right now, because it can reach pretty far. And doesn't seem to be too vulnerable either. I feel like if I leave him there, I'm gonna be more vulnerable. Okay, so now that's not a threat. I can... He can move 1, 2, 3 spaces. So if I move this spearman out of the way, 1, 2, 3. Okay, he still won't really be able to reach, though. So how am I going to go about doing this? Maybe I can at least weaken their archer a little bit. That's at least something. It's progress. Just keep pressing the battle. Keep bringing the battle to them. Take out their cheap-ass skeletons. Oh, he can't even reach. That's weird and silly. But he can at least reinforce, so that's something. Aha. So I could do a hit here, but his archer's still kind of a problem. Yeah, I think it's still a little too dangerous. Hope they have a vampire around here. Okay, drop him there. He'll load up in the wagon on the next turn. And he will start marching his way over here. Now I can start bringing some knights into the battle. So they can start... They get good movement. And they're pretty good power. So... While I'm keeping the enemy on their guard, they can start doing some damage. I'll probably have to produce another alchemist so I can bring him to the battle, because I'm sure that this guy's gonna die. I bet his archer's gonna try to take out my ballista. That's what I would do. Okay, so I think that accounts for all the units. I actually can build some more. So, I need somebody who's fast to get to the battlefield quickly. So, I'll do a battle pump. I think when I eventually design my own board, I'm going to put a barracks kind of towards the middle of the battlefield, and a barracks kind of back towards the base area. Okay, so that's kind of what I figured would happen. Oh, he didn't even take him out. Oh, yes he did. Never mind. But he's leaving his base kind of unguarded, though. So we'll see if his strategy pays off. I think maybe I left myself a little too vulnerable, but that's okay. I can stack the units. Oh man, I left my pup in the way. This guy can just... No, I don't want to load. This guy can just wait right here. Just... Ah, crap. Okay. So I kind of screwed up on all that. I can at least bring him back here. And start sending out more units to the battlefield, which is what I think I'm going to ultimately need. Yeah, I might as well take off whatever damage I can take, because he's just going to kill this guy on the next turn anyway. Okay. Now, what kind of damage can I do with this sucker? 25 on the archer, 55 on the dog, or kill the spearman. The spearman's not really much of a problem for me right now. I feel like the archer is a problem, though. There we go. At least the ballista's out of range of attack now. And I think I will move myself basically out of range. If the dog decides he wants to come get me, let him. I'm on the mountaintop. I'll destroy him. And I have the ability to heal myself. So to me, that was a stupid attack by him. No, not my spearman. Picking on the weak. Typical skeletons. Skelemanders. So, for those of you who've been watching my Wargroove stream, my series, I've been doing it with no commentary, and that has been kind of deliberate just because I really enjoy playing. This has kind of been like my game that I've been playing off camera, just to kind of relax and have a game that I don't have to necessarily play in front of people. And I've been kind of enjoying playing it that way. Okay, so I really want to... Okay, my controller's acting a little goofy right now. So I can either do 41 there, 32 here. That guy does the healing though. I don't even know what Ragnar's attack ability is. Where can I get out of range? Probably here.
I won't fail!
Take out these dogs. And then, can bring him up and heal. $300! Shoot, what a ripoff. For 2 points? Man. I mean, I guess it's okay to have, if you're going to have your commander raised up like that. 300, that's expensive, man. Okay, the battle pup can go much faster. So I'll load up the Spearman and deliver him to the battlefield as soon as possible. Where can I stay out of range? I can basically just only move one space forward. Do a little pincer attack. Hopefully I can draw some fire maybe for him. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And I need to get some more units out there. Alright, time to bring the battle to them.
I'm unstoppable!
Shield jump, huh? Whoa, I didn't even know she could do that. That was stupid, but I didn't even know she could do that. This is actually the first time I've ever seen her use her ability. Interesting. It kind of sucks. It doesn't even fill up that fast, it looks like. So I think that they maybe made a mistake by bringing their Ragna over here.
I'm here to help!
There we go. So now I can actually
Healing aura!
heal up my characters. Hopefully they can do a little bit of damage. Maybe even pin her in a little bit would be nice. I'm Ragnar! Ragnar the Red. That's not a good value right there. I can blast her for 7. Or I can blast him for 23. I think I need to blast him for 23. He's my main problem right now. Take him out to dinner. Yeah. Okay, so we'll keep advancing, put some pressure on them. We can't take on everybody. Move you here. Wait a minute, where can the dog move to? He can move there. Okay. So if I put my carriage here, I can put my pup in the carriage, and he'll be in the battle in the next round, so. Ah, you're running out of units. Okay, he could do 10 damage. He won't be able to get quite there. And he'll do 82 to the pup. So maybe what I want is to just have him wait. That way it'll kind of block in Ragnar a little bit. There, so hopefully she can't get out of being surrounded by my units. And I'll bring a knight into the mix. And over here, I'll build another battle pup. There we go. I like having all these units being able to get to the battlefield quickly. Ah, I should have built an alchemist.
Get out of my way!
I think that was what our plan on taking out my alchemist right now is making sure that the vampire could do some damage without being hit in the turn. Yay! That's okay, I expected to take a little bit of damage. Now run away like the cowards they are. I don't think they'll be able to kill my pups, maybe. But they at least did some damage, so I guess that's good for them. Okay, so I can do a little bit of damage here. Yeah, this is the guy to take out. This sucker's been causing me problems for a long time. Let me take out these swordsmen. Oh, I thought it said it would kill him. They must have had like just enough health. So now they're just a little minor inconvenience just hanging out there. Where can the vampires fly to? Okay, so it's not good for me to be on that mountain. Pups, you can take out the swordsman here. Just kind of get him out of the way. So you can clear the battlefield a little. And do 7 on the main guy or weaken the dog. Ooh, it's tempting either way. Can he hit my ballista? No. Or I could go here and reinforce. I feel like maybe that's the way to go. And we'll bring our pup over. Bring our pupperoni into the battle. Our many pupperonis. Where can the vampire reach? Not to the forest. Okay, good. So we still have Ragnar walled in. And my ballista can cover wherever the vampire might go to. Nice, nice. I can bring my doggy into the battle shortly. And this one still has a dog. Wow, look at that range, man. That's crazy.
Brace yourself!
Brace yourself, you fool! These battles do take a long time, though. You can suspend it. I kind of would like there to be like more save files in the game. Would be kind of nice. Okay, so I have 285 available gold. I should probably hold on to that for now because I might need some characters in a little bit. And I think that covers everybody, so there we go. Now my ballista should be able to take down, do some damage on Ragnar, and take down the vampire if need be. Aw, poor little Poochie. You can run, but you can't hide, bitch. Okay, so I can't take out the vampire, but I can do a little more damage on Ragnar. She's kind of trapped between her own guys and my guys. Hopefully I can just walk into a trap by doing that. But I was secretly kind of hoping that I might be able to finish her off this round. We'll see. Okay, get rid of the dog. And I think I can move the spearman in place and take her out. I think that's the way to do it. Okay, good. So he should be able to take her out. Sweet. End of the match. Yay, I did it! You're nothing to me, Ryza. Nothing.
This isn't
You're just a fly on the speck of my windshield. Oh my. Like, she face planted once
We
again?
did it!
What a dumbass. Totally.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice work. But all those vampires. This is impossible. Sheesh. Calm down, lady. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's the word. Is she always like this? Huh. Well, yeah, kinda. She's like a drama queen.
This isn't over.
You're not all that, girl, okay? This isn't over. I'll come back, and when I do...
I'll crush you!
I'll crush you! Just for the record, since I'm here on live stream and I can't go back and edit anything, I don't have anything against people who have speech impediments. I was not intending to make fun of them at all. It was more like I was just thinking about Scooby-Doo more than anything with, let's just Scooby-Doo goes like, monsters. And also it feels kind of cool to like have the words coming off of your lips like so I wasn't really like making fun of anybody, I just kind of felt good. So if anybody was offended, I apologize. That was not my intention. You unlock vampires in this codex. Sweet. So 3-2. I heard from another channel that mission 3-3 is especially difficult, but I've got these little side missions now that'll open up a little bit more story area. And what time do we have here? Looks like it's about 7:07 or so. Hopefully the stream health is still doing good. I'm going to take one moment to just check to make sure the stream health is doing well. Make sure we aren't dropping frames left and right. It doesn't look like it. Looks like everything's still going fine and groovy. Sweet. Okay, so we'll probably do another side mission here. Or maybe I should probably try to create a map, right? That'd be kind of cool. Let me see if I can create a map. Let's save and exit. Custom content. We'll see how difficult it is to create a map. I would much rather create a campaign, though. I'll do a campaign. Select campaign, new. There are no maps in this campaign. Okay, so... what do we have here as far as options goes? So you can really put it, like, anywhere, huh? I'm guessing, like, just about. There are invalid maps in the campaign. Really? What's invalid about it? Okay, so I have to connect it to here. And then there we go. So I connect them by like moving from here to here and from here to here. So this would be like a 3 campaign mission, and I'm not sure what this is. Map name. Okay, so I have to set the map name. Stage. Okay. Oh wow, okay, so I have to create all these maps all at the same time. I thought I could create them a little bit at a time. So what I'm going to do is save and exit, and I'll work on that some other time. Actually, let me delete the progress. Yes. I said delete progress, save and exit. Okay, hopefully that didn't delete my actual campaign here. Okay, so I have my unnamed one there. Okay, good. It didn't affect this campaign here. So let me create my own custom map. Alrighty, so what do we have here? We have terrain. I can select a different type of terrain. There's not a ton of terrain to choose from. I can select units to put onto the battlefield from the beginning. Oh, there's like a turtle unit. That's kind of cool. And like a little bird guy. I've got structures. Neutral. Neutral, player 1, player 2. Okay. And then decorations. Which, that's kind of cool. All the way down to like bookshelves and throne rooms. And that's a nice little touch, you know, make the map look nice. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then this, I'm not sure what this is. Initial health, initial groove, player 1, player 2. Okay, so there's, I don't really understand that a whole lot. So let's build a map. So I'm not sure how you delete something, but I'm guessing you just how do you delete something? Okay, there we go. I don't know if that's the way I'm supposed to do it, but boom. Okay, now. I guess you have to have commanders. Ooh, every player must have exactly one commander on a skirmish map. Okay. So. Boom, there. And I can move her here for right now. And him, I will move. Why is there no Valder? Okay, so is this unit, which one of these units is their commander? Aha, there we go. Okay, we'll put him there for now, because I want the map to be nice and free and open here so that I can create some water features. Alrighty then, so how do we want to have this? There definitely needs to be like a main arena area. So if I kind of block things off here in the middle, that'll kind of force everybody to go around. That's pretty cool. You can make the deep waters. Okay. So now everybody has to go around this big lake, except I want to make like a throughway in between. So make like a little bridge that goes across the middle. Okay, that's not what I want. So we will go to the deep waters. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so apparently these blocks take up a good amount of space. Well, that's kind of cool. So what if we do something like this? And then that way there's some water features that people have to move. Now, I kind of like having the thing blocked off a little bit. So, oops. Still, though, it's kind of fun to do this. It's kind of fun to, like, use your imagination to build something. Okay, boom. So now there's, like, equal-sized things on either side. But we have the problem that... Okay, so I think I know what I need to do. I need to move all this over here. Put the grass back over here. So they have one space to move over here, one space to move over here, two to move around in the middle. But this pond is smaller than the other one, so how are we going to correct this? Put more water in the middle, of course. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so these are equal ponds. And... okay, so these are like walls. So you put like a little road. Put some like little roads. Okay, I don't like how that turned out actually, up at the top there. So we'll just go with grass. I suppose I could put another little piece of road right there. Does that look okay? What can I put there? Maybe some trees. I think I want to put some trees here too. And we'll put some like little islands. Whoop. No, I don't like that. We'll remove that. And, okay, so we have a little bit of terrain. Let's work on building some structures. Okay. So we'll need a castle. And a castle over here. Try to keep everything symmetrical so it's like really even. And we will build a barracks next to the castle. And a barracks next to the castle over here. And on the other side we'll build a town. We'll put a town over here where it can be captured. And a town over here where it can be captured. And a town there. And over here... Oh, those are barracks. Oops. Build towns here. And over there, we need to build towns, not barracks. So you just slap them down right on top. That's pretty cool. It's kind of fun doing this, actually. It's a lot of fun building your own maps. So, now the question is how do you build flying unit, a place for flying units? I think that's what this is. What is this? Doesn't tell me what the unit is. Player properties, play map. Okay, so hopefully that's for flying units. Oops. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I will change factions to put my commander there. Change factions to put the commander here. So they're kind of like right in front of the little fortresses. So far everything's symmetrical, which is nice. And I'll create one of these on either side of the map, so that's kind of even there. And what else can we build? I'm not sure what this is because I haven't really encountered it in my game yet. Does it say what the structure actually is? I might have to play the map to find out. Okay, so it won't even let me set it there. Okay, you have to set it in the water. Interesting. So, I don't want that. I want the water back. There we go. Okay, so I need to repair what I just demolished there, so that's no good. Okay, so that wasn't too terribly difficult. Just for like a little bit of movement, I think I'm going to put some more trees here in the middle. But there's still kind of like a pinch point here. Oh, maybe I'll put some mountains instead. There we go. That'll make for some interesting battling, huh? And what else can we do? What kind of land features are there? Maybe put like a little bit of like outcropping here. And outcropping there just for decorations. We don't need any bridges. And we could build like a little wall around the guys here. So how will we do this? Because I need to be able to have accessibility to move them in and out. And what else can we build here? There's some structures, some decorations. I definitely think we need some decorations on the map. There we go. The controller's a little bit sensitive, so I'm not able to like really put it the way I want. There we go. I'll add a little bit of character to the board. And I think I'm going to add some more walls, because that'll make it kind of interesting, I think. I'm not sure how that works out. Where can I put the dolphin? It was there just a minute ago. Okay. There it is. It kind of like hides. There it is. Okay. else can we do for decoration? I'm not even sure what those are. Put like a little sword rack. Put like a well. And over here, what can we do on the other side? What can we put over here on the other side? Maybe like a road map or like a little road sign. Some stony outcroppings. Make like a little vegetable patch over here somewhere. Gotta protect the village with all its vegetables. I do think the controller sensitivities may be a little too much. And over on the other side, we can put some of these like stony outcroppings. And what else can we put? Some graves. Because everybody's got to have some graves, right? And what can we put over here on the other side? There's some flags, a desk. That's pretty cool. Maybe some chains would be nice. Make it kind of look like the Outworld a little bit for Mortal Kombat. I actually would kind of like to make this map nighttime if I can. Can I make the map night? Add a little bit more trees. Add a couple little happy little clouds. These are more for decoration than anything. Add a little couple mountains over here. There's just kind of like barren and lifeless. So what else can we add here? I like adding the terrain and the decorations. I think that's a lot of fun. There's some beach. Some more river. More walls. I feel like there should be more walls, but I'm not really certain. What kind of structures haven't I put in there yet? Oop, did not want to do that. Okay, so there I've got that. Oops. There we we go. Put some more walls there. And over here, put some more carpet. And maybe put like a natural barrier on either side. And I think I'll add some more of these like little spiky outcroppings. I kind of like those. It's very ominous looking. And maybe a couple more fires on this side. There we go. It looks like a full-on map now. So let's put some characters down. We'll start off with the heroes, I guess, if you want to call them the heroes. Ooh, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, why don't we put one neutral town in the middle? Or, better yet, we'll put a neutral barracks. Where should we put the neutral barracks? Okay, so there's no really, like, fair way to put it on either side. So... let's change that up. How will I do this? How will I do this? I would like to put something in the middle there to make it worth people's while. I guess there's the advantage of, like, a secure ground area that makes it kind of worth it, but I want to add something else, so I'll put a couple of towns in there. Okay, so it wouldn't let me put a town there. There we go. So, it must be the mountains is the problem. I actually really like the way this map is. I think it's very fair. I do kind of want to put something in the middle here, though. I just got to figure out what. I feel like it should be a structure of some kind. So can the enemies, like, move through these? Or can, like, the heroes move through those, but the enemies can't? Is that how that works? Or can, like, nobody move through? Let me try playing the map. Okay, no, I cannot, so... Okay, so I have to remove those things. And put carpeted tile down. No, that's not what I need to do. I need to put grass down. How do I remove that? So it's a structure. There we go. I'll remove that one. And remove that one. And I need to put some more carpet back down. Oh, it's not, it's a terrain type. Interesting. I forgot. Whoa, shit. How do you undo? You start paying more attention, Dodo Brain. That's how you undo it. It is kind of funny, though, how I kind of screwed that up. Okay, that, I need a fortress. Boom. Oh, it makes me put down some grass first, okay. So let's get some grass going here. Actually, I need a castle wall there. Need some more grass down here. Then I need a structure here and a barracks here. Okay, and then I just need my hero. And I gotta be very careful not to do that again, because boy, that costs some time and some brain power. Okay, so let's put a couple of units on the board. That'll help populate the board some more. We'll give her a pup. Give him a pup. Overall, though, it's really a lot of fun to build your own little map here. Actually, we give him 3 pups. And give her 3 pups. And then, let's see, we'll give her a couple of foot soldiers. I wonder what the peasant is for. And we'll give him a couple of skeleton foot soldiers. So far everything is completely symmetrical and balanced as far as I know, with the exception of the mountains and the, what do you call it? The mountains and the forest and stuff. Everything's basically balanced. What else can I add here? I feel like I need to add one more unit. Or add a couple archers. I think that's good. Where should I add the archers? Probably in front of the skeleton. No, I'll start an archer over here. And an archer over here. Which one's the archers? Where are the human archers? Ah, there they are. Robin Hood. Okay, so each of these guys has enough characters to secure one town. Actually, I think I'll remove those archers, actually. That way, you have to build somebody to go take over the other towns. I think that's very cool. Very cool. Okay, so what else can we do here to the map? We got enough terrain. Oops. I could screw things up if I stay on here long enough. I could probably add another unit. I don't want there to be too many units because I want the players to be able to build their own, and they're going to have 3 towns each, so they should be able to, you know, get a pretty good amount of money there. There we go. Maybe a knight. No, I like it. 3 battle pups each, 2 swordsmen each. It's very fair, very balanced. And this guy is one space, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. So everything should be equally balanced, except for this guy has 2 barracks, which I think I did by accident. That should be a town. There we go. So each character will have 4 towns, a barracks, a headquarters, a place to create flying units, and some 3 thin roadways. I like it. I like the map. Now what can I do here? I can save it. Cutscene editor, map properties. We'll call this map Glenn Games 360 number 1. Let's go back a couple of clicks and add a space, and we'll put, nope, that's not what I wanted, space, and we'll put map 1. Boom. So that's the map name. Map description. Equal but different. So we can put equal but different will be the name of the map, and we're just about there. I think we're just about finished building this map, and it'll be out there for anybody who wants to play it. So far I think it's pretty good. It looks very evenly balanced, right? So there's like, I just created this, there's 3 towns here, a town and a barracks inside with a fortress, the commander, 3 battle pups, a couple of swordsmen on either side. It's exactly equal but slightly different. There's like a couple nice little battleground area here in the middle that I created. A couple little battlegrounds over here, or areas to skirmish, and I believe these things create flying units, the ones that I put in the upper left hand corner and the lower right hand corner. So you can have flying units, you can have foot units, and you got battle pups, and everybody's going to meet in the middle. It's just going to be an explosion of warfare. I put a couple of decorations around, like grave markers and garden stuff, and a couple of spikes and things. So now what else can we do here as far as map properties? Map types, skirmish, scenario. What's the difference? Oh, skirmish, scenario, puzzle. Ooh, ice or grass. I like the grass though. Desert. The desert's pretty cool looking. I'm not as fond of the ice. The desert is pretty sweet looking. I think I'm gonna go with the grass though. Visibility, clear, fog of war. Oh, that would be just kind of rad actually. Weather, random, always sunny, windy, always severe. I don't even know what kind of music to put. Current player theme. suppose I should probably put... Mercia. I could resize the map, but I don't want to. I like leaving it the way it is. I should change the description of the map to include capped letters. So if I go here and... Sorry, this is taking a little more time than I wanted to, but I'm almost done. I'm just about to name it. Or just about to finish naming it. Oh, there we go. Done with that. And now I guess I just save it and maybe play out the map. So I just created this map, and I guess I can see how it plays out. And it didn't take me long. I think this map only took me like 30 minutes to make. So not very long at all. So I guess I'm on the left-hand side. I guess I can see how well this map plays out. I move my battle pups into position. And move my commander. I got a couple of swordsmen here who I'll need to start taking over some of these villages. Actually, I think I'm going to change these villages to neutral villages. Right now they are taken already by... Okay, so that's the enemy. And what can I create up here? A balloon, a harpy, a witch, and a dragon character. So spoilers, sorry about that. Why don't I create... I want some flying characters. This can transport characters, so I want a flying character. And do I have enough money to create anything in my barracks here? Nope. Okay, so I will end my turn. And then if this player 2 was playing on this mission, let's say they would want to do something like this. We'll change up their order a little bit. Okay, and instead of building a flying character... Whoa, that's pretty awesome. It's like a giant golem type character. I can't build it yet though, not enough money. They can build a... What can they build? A balloon, they can have vampires, or wraiths. That's pretty awesome. I've never even seen one of those before. And they can have a vampire over here. And move their skelemen. Is there any kind of advantage to this space? 1 defense? Okay, that's just the same. It's just completely for decoration purposes. Alright, so far so good. I kind of like the way that looks. I think what I might do is like expand a couple of pieces of grass here, and put a couple of neutral villages in the middle. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to expand the grass here, or no, here and over here, and put a couple of neutral villages in the middle, and that way everybody has 4 villages that they own and 2 villages up for grabs. And that should be good. So let me end the mission. Resign or whatever. Oops. So I just need to end the mission and then resign. There we go. But this game is really awesome. I highly encourage anybody who's watching this in the future to buy this game. It's 20 bucks if you can afford it. Okay, so I don't want that character. What I do want is I want to build some terrain. I want to build some grass here. And then I'm going to put a couple of towns, a couple of neutral towns. That'll kind of make it enticing for people to want to go in the middle and fight over the towns. And still everything's symmetrical. I've got a couple of dolphins swimming around over here. I've got a wrecked pirate ship over here. It's all good in the hood. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like how that looks. Equal but opposite. And so now, what else do I need to do? The map properties, I've named it. I've given it all these things. What do I need to do for scenario objective? Can choose commander, joint defeat, S rank turns, income multiplier. Okay, I don't understand that, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch it back to skirmish. Biome grass, I like that. Player properties. Mercia is red. I could also make her... Oh wow, it changes everything. I like purple for Mercia. And... we'll make Valder. Oh no, that's Mercia. I like having Mercia over there. So why do I have a knight character over there all of a sudden? That's not what I wanted. Boom, there. That's what I wanted. So you've got Mercia on one side, and then on the other side, instead of Valder being red, we'll make Valder we'll make Valder black. Human controlled, AI profile balanced. Team 2. Initial gold. We'll make it initial gold 500. And I wanted Mercia to be purple. Yes, and she also needs 500 gold to start to make it balanced. So, okay, my characters are now balanced. You can recruit anything that you would like. Commanders. Okay, I guess this is the commander you can choose from. Take away their choice of commanders. No, I'll leave a choice of commanders. Hopefully that doesn't screw things up in the long run. And recruit commanders. I think I have everything balanced out. And there we go. So I think that'll work. A edit, Y move, X new. Cutscene editor, play map. Not sure why I can't do cutscene editor just yet. Languages. Health display. Zoom, sound. Accessibility. Okay, I don't want to touch any of that. And save and exit. Okay, so I created this. And can I upload it? That's the question. How do I upload it? So I created it. Now how the hell do I upload it? Share or download. Okay. My content. There we go. Verify, enter code. Okay, so this can be played at any time by human players locally. So she's got 1,000, I'm guessing, and I'm guessing he's got 1,000. What other kind of options do I have here? Controller options. We'll abandon this. So this is my content. So how the hell do I upload it? More info. Apparently I can add a lot more to it, like the description of the map. Enter a code. GG360-1. Oops, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wasn't trying to start the map up again. Run away, run away! Share code, okay. Enter code. GG360-0-1. Okay. So the code is in there. Now what? And I verified it. There's no more info. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. Upload slots 0 of 10. How do I upload is the question though. I'm trying to push all the buttons here, trying to see if I can't figure it out. All those buttons are spoken for. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to upload exactly. Yeah, I'll have to look that up at another time, but yeah, so I guess that is what it is. But I created a map, yay! And I checked out all the features and played a campaign match, so I feel like these 2 hours have given you guys a pretty good feeling on what this game was like. But I highly recommend you go out and buy it. It's an awesome game. I can download and play maps, I can create maps, I can play the story mode. There's a lot to do in this game, a lot of unlockables and features. But thank you guys very much for joining me. This has been Glenn Games 360. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. I could play this game a lot. I might even play it some more after I get off stream. So anyways, thank you guys for joining me. See ya. Please remember to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, #GlenGames360. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.